everybody's doing well. Today in this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys, okay, I received a PR package from Sigma Beauty and I am so thankful and so grateful, and I thank every single one of you. I appreciate every single one of you girls who clicked that button, watched my videos. I just wanted this to be like a complete, you know, organic intro into the tutorial. I didn't want it to be staged or anything, but I genuinely am so excited to film this tutorial. It's going to be a glammed up tutorial with the products that I received through PR from Sigma Beauty. I am so excited. Don't mind my face at the moment. My neck and my face might be different colors because I've got fake tan fresh on baking on my chest and the rest of my body, and my face is just my faded tan, as you guys can see. But let's get straight into the tutorial. I'm going to show you guys what I received. First off, I just opened the package and have left it exactly how it's opened up. So let's get to it. So first off, as I'm opening it, I've received an eyeshadow palette. So it's their Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. So that's the packaging over there. Stunning, absolutely gorgeous. And when we flip it over to the side, you guys can see all of the shades that's in there. We're going to come up with an amazing, these are so up my alley. We're going to come up with an amazing eyeshadow from there. So they're the shades over there. You've got 12 shades, all sort of your warm tones and your shimmers, and I think that one's a pressed pigment. I'm not too sure, but I am so excited to give them a try. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Honestly, this is beautiful. It comes with an amazing mirror that's like a high top quality mirror. So let's move straight into the rest of the product. Next up, we have, ta-da! Aura powder, which I don't know what this is. Okay, so it's in the shade Nymphia. I really don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's a highlight because of the name. I love that package. Such a sleek packaging. It's a face powder, it says. It's a blush. Okay, that's the packaging over there. That's the back of it. And then when we open it up, we've got an amazing baby pink sort of, you can see, and it's very powdery. I like that. It's sort of like a buttery texture. An amazing compact with a little mirror that's really slim to its width. And then next up, I was sent their, I cannot pronounce this, so I apologize in advance, Sinuosity Lash. Just like that. Let's open it up. It says it is a lashes curl upward plus outward, creating an eye-opening effect. Question is though, do I use lashes for this? I will use lashes, but we'll still try this. You know what's funny? I was going to get a new mascara, but I don't need to. So that's the mascara over there. Let's open her up. I love that new mascara feeling where it like barely comes out and you're like, come on, yes. So that's her over here. Can I show you? Got little teeth. I love that kind of a spoolie. It grabs every single lash and separates them. Okay, we've got an eyeliner, liquid eyeliner pen, and it's called Liquid Eyeliner Pen, and it's in the shade Wicked, so black. Very Sigma with the packaging. Very, very, very stunning. Let's check the pen out, and that's her tip over there. Next up, we've got the Power Stick, which I'm guessing is a lipstick. It's in the shade Clover. I love the Sigma packaging. Did I say that in this video? Well, you're going to hear it a lot, okay? Oh, it's very heavy. Hang on. Listen to this. Did you guys see that? Oh, it smells like the makeup. That makeup smell. When my mum used to use makeup when I was a little kid, there used to be this distinct makeup smell that I was so used to, and whenever I smelled that, like growing up, I knew that was makeup, and the lipsticks used to smell like that. Oh, it's a magnetic. It's magnetic. See that? Which is good because when you pop it into your bag or when you're traveling, it won't open because it's literally stuck on. Like I've got to pull pressure, you know. That's really good. It's in the shade Clover, really close to my nails actually, and it's a stunning rosy sort of a dusky pink. Love it. Now I was sent 3 brushes. So one being their Sigma F80 Air Flat Kabuki brush. and it says it's a weightless foundation application. It's got unique features which are duo fiber flathead, and the recommended use is buff, blend or stipple lightweight liquid, cream or powder products. The coverage it gives to you is sheer to medium, and it's wash before use, which we will do that in a little bit. Okay, so very, again, very sleek. Sigma brushes are the go-to when you're coming to something affordable, yet something that you want your money's worth. That's the brush over there. Duo fiber. This brush I was so excited to receive when I seen the E45, because that name E45 Jaclyn Hill, it's been in her mouth like so many times, and I was like, what is the E45? What is the E45? This is the E45. Oh, it says cool pink, no wonder. Okay. Alright. Ta-da! Your small tapered blending Sigma E45 brush by yours truly. You're welcome, buff. It is a soft, very small tapered blending brush for all of your little creases over there. Like I said, Jaclyn Hill raves on about this, so you're gonna hear me rave on about this, okay? I'm so stunned by the packaging. Like, it's not heavy, but you know it's sturdy, you know what I mean? Like, it's not flimsy. Like, it doesn't feel, what can I compare it with? It doesn't feel like this. You know you're holding a bloody makeup brush when you're holding this bad boy. Oh my god, I can't wait to use it. Is that weird? I'm probably weird, hey? Alright, and lastly, I've received their medium sweeper E54 brush, and that's just a flat top brush. Yeah, just a flat top brush that you can put pressed powders on with, or your base eyeshadows, or like just, you know, over your cut crease or whatever. It does have sort of a blending sort of tip to it. It's not so flat top, which what can I compare it with to show you guys? Okay, so it's not as flat top as these ones, which this one is a Zoeva 226 smudger brush. See how that's completely flat top, whereas your E45 is more like your MAC 214. So it's very similar. The only thing difference is that it's a lot longer in height. Thank you once again to Sigma for sending them out to me. I am so stunned, so ecstatic. I'm so happy. But let's get straight onto this video. I'm going to clip my hair for you guys, be a bit more professional than what I usually am, and we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so I put my hair up for you guys. Honestly, I give props to the girls who can do their makeup with their hair like all over their face. Honestly, don't even continue with the tutorial. You with your hair in front of your face doing your makeup is more than enough, because girl, I cannot do that for anything. If my life depended on it, I'd be dead right now, just saying. Alright, let's get straight into this video. I'm going to start off with my eyes as per usual. I only changed my routine sort of up when I was doing my Thin Lizzy Beauty tutorial, only because I was sent foundation in that video, and I wanted to show the foundation before the eye makeup took over the whole scene of my face. But for this video, as per usual, I'm going in with my eyes first, because I have grown to actually love doing my makeup like that. So for the base of my eyes, I'm going to be using the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer as a base to cover up the sort of veins, the discoloration on my eyes, because I do get the mics, and underneath here, as you guys can see, it's a lot more whiter than what this bit is. So to do that, we'll be using my Real NYX 201 brush, and just basically buffing this in from the beginning of your eyebrow. Just while we're here, I am going to be doing my brows, so I get them out of the way. Just first off, brushing them through with a spoolie. You guys can get spoolies, like you don't need to go out and get any sort of makeup branded spoolies. You guys can get spoolies from Priceline or whatever. And for my brows, I'll be using my Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 5. So just lining them up. I really need to get my eyebrows like professionally done, because I have sort of been doing them myself, but because I'm scared to sort of wreck the shape of it, I've just been like really cautious about getting into the edges and everything. So if they look a bit off, I really apologize. I need a small, let's use the blush palette for mirror. Yeah, so I don't get into like the details of my brows. I just basically clean them up as it comes out, and I really need them, like, you know, sharpened, if that makes sense. Okay, at the moment they do look bold, only because my foundation isn't done and my eyeshadow isn't done, but nevertheless we are going to brush them through. So after they're done, just grabbing your spoolie and just combing them through in the way they naturally would fall. Okay, so we're going to be setting our eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be using the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder just to set it with whatever's left in the little lid, because we don't need much. And just one tip, when you've put your concealer on your eyes, you're going to want to set it straight away, because then it'll start creasing up, especially if you're using a cream product like I was. It is definitely going to crease up, and you definitely need to set it to the sap, 100%. So moving into the fun part, using the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette, I'm just going to be going in with the shade Toasty for my crease, and I'll be using my Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush. Now with the first swipe, did you guys see that? But it is so pigmented, going in about 3/4 of the way up my crease. Now this is a transition shade as well as my crease shade, so I am bringing it up a little higher, and because I've got so much gap in between my eye, like the space here is like a little playground for me, so I can go all out with it. And then to deepen that up, we're just going to be using the shade Henna, which is like its name, it's like actual henna. Placing this just underneath the crease, just like that, which is the beauty of this brush, because you can place and then blend all with one brush. As you guys saw, I've just used this one brush for the eye, and just slightly blending this in to create a little bit of dimension for the eye look. And whatever's left on the brush, bring that up to create a seamless blend. So that's comparison between the two. Let me have a look. This one, you can see a lot more dimension in this one over here than you can in that one. So as you guys saw, that was just with this one tapered blending brush. So on my mobile lid, I just want to go in with the shade Passion Fruit, which is like a dusky sort of pink, and that's just going to complement your lipstick as well. So just grabbing my Sigma E54, I'm going to be grabbing that shade, which is an amazing dusky pink. Wow. Tapping my excess off, going in my inner corner, and just bringing this out, sort of so it blends in with the whole look. Now we're not done with the eyeshadows, but just for now, this would be it. So I do want to deepen my eye look a lot more with that shade Passion Fruit in it. So I'm grabbing the shade Henna again, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease so it blends in with each other, and like they complement each other rather than the inner corner standing out. So I want to make it like a smoky sort of dusky sort of like eye look. And then again, with just one application of another coat of the shade Henna, you can see it's a lot more different on both sides. This side is a lot more sort of blended and a lot more put together than this side. It's just like sort of washed out in a way. So that one coat does do wonders. I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Don't worry about how the edges and whatnot looks, because you're going to clean that up with foundation anyways. So for my primer today, I'll be using the Australis Midas Touch Serum Primer, and I'll just be dotting this one all over my face. Oh, hello. This smells amazing. It smells like, have you guys like ever washed a towel with Johnson's Baby? Like the shampoo for children? That's exactly what it smells like. I don't know, be weird, but you know. And just blending that with a kabuki brush or a stippling brush. I would have used my hands, but you know, we're trying to be a bit more professional. See how glowy it makes me? Love it. So hydrating. whenever I put this on, my makeup not only does thank me, but my face, it's like, yay, what are you doing? And then going in straight with my foundation, and today I'll just be using the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage foundation, which is oil free, which is perfect for me, and I'm in the shade Sand. I don't know how to quite do this, but okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to squirt the foundation on our face very carefully because I'm got butter fingers. And then it says to dab with the brush, and I'm using my Sigma F80 Air Flat Kabuki brush. So it says to dab, and that's what we're doing by dabbing, okay? You dabbed it all over. And at this point, you either want to clean your eyeshadow or keep it like that. And today, I'm just going to slightly clean it. And then it says to buff. Okay, first impression of the brush. Love it. Such a quick application, like I wasn't working for my foundation just then. As you guys saw, it took literally 2 minutes, and with 2 pumps I have covered my whole face, I can say, because I genuinely don't like putting too much foundation on my forehead. For some reason, I don't know why, I just don't do it. Like, it doesn't need to have foundation on my forehead, but the rest of my face, it looks perfect. 2 pumps, you guys saw the whole thing. And the coverage, you can still see a bit of freckles, so it does give and serve what the packaging of the brush did say. It gives you a medium to light to medium coverage, and we literally just dabbed it all over our face, and it's a flawless finish. Okay, for my concealer today, I'll be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. Going in a sort of triangular shape with flicking the bottom parts of it out. Again, this is the point where you either want to clean your eyeshadow or keep it just the way it is, and today I want it to be sort of smoky, so I'm going to clean it. I'm going to, leave it how it is. And we look like, I don't know, some sort of creature. But you look like a creature. And then using the Sigma F80, just buffing that in. Oh, hello, look at that finish. Love, love, love. See how I'm sort of mimicking the motions of a beauty blender, but without the added wetting of the beauty blender. But you guys know my little hack. If you've watched my previous makeup tutorials, I do go in when I do my eyeshadow first. I do go in with the brush that I used for my concealer on top of my eyes, and I just conceal my inner corner. And I look scary at the moment, I know, and I apologize because this is not a professional angle, but just go with it. And I just clean up my creases and whatnot. So 2 brushes for the concealer. But this brush I will definitely be using because I am notorious for sitting at my makeup desk and then having to get up later on knowing that I haven't wet my beauty blender. But with this bad boy, the job's done in literally 2 minutes. Perfect. Look at the coverage it gave me. It's actually so flawless at the moment. Alright, so let's set our face. So today I'll be using my OG, my Australia's Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder Foundation in the shade Medium Tan. And I'll be going in with my BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know what line this is from because it just says BH Cosmetics and it has the number 1 on it. Big bad boy, this one. And just patting that in underneath my eyes to quickly set that so it doesn't crease up underneath my eyes. I never used to crease under my eyes, but now I do. I think it's just an age thing, like being 25. But you know how I'm saying, oh, but grandma life, you know, whatever. And just buffing it into the rest of my face. We want to look flawless and seamless and creaseless. So for my bronzer today, I'll be using my Benefit Cooler Bronzer. We're going back to the original, back to the OG. I love this thing. I genuinely love it. Like, I used to sit there thinking, oh my god, why? Like, it's just a bronzer, cooler bronzer. Like, what big rave? This is the biggest rave I've ever seen in my life. Go out, buy it, because seriously, you won't be disappointed. And then to buff this in, I'm going to be using my Zoeva 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek brush. It's just an angled brush like that, so it's very easy to contour with this. And what I do is, see how my hollows are somewhat evident, pull your lips to the side, and then it'll create like a sort of cast over here that you can sort of map out where your contour should be. And we're going to be first patting, and see the pigment on this? You don't need much. I bought this like over a year ago, I think. And then when you come up here, just pat it in. I like to call that feathering. This is what I call feathering. So when you pat as well as blend. And then the same thing to hide your double chin. Okay, so for my nose contour, using my Eater brush, NARS Eater brush, just going in a straight line. This brush is so good for contouring your nose because it's already pre-straightened for you, so all you got to do is just swipe it up and down. And the same thing on the other side. And then for my blush today, I'll be using my Sigma Aurora powder, face powder in the shade Nymphia. And like I said, this is just your dusky sort of pink, which is going to sort of complement your eye look a lot as well. So just patting that in to my brush, and as you can see, that light pink area over here is what that shade is. Smiling, you guys know my hack when it comes to your blush as well. So you smile, pout out the pout out. Is that the word? Is that even a word? Just like protrude. That's it. Protrude the apples of your cheek. Hold the brush by the very tip and lightly press it into it. And when you feel like you've got enough pigment on there, that's when you buff. And it's such a cute pink. Okay, because we look so, how can I say it, rosy for this look, I'm just going to be sweeping a little bit of it on the tip of my nose to sort of give myself like a sort of sun-kissed effect, and bring that up into my cheeks as well. Now for my highlight, I didn't want to use anything but Sigma. So using your Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette, for my highlight, I'm just going to be using the shade Beaming, just that one over there. And we are going to go in my highlight brush. So for that, I'm going to be using my Models Prefer MPD 103. So it's like a diamond sort of brush, as you can see, dipping into that shade Beaming. I'm going to show you the pigment because it's surreal. That's the pigment over there, and trust me when I say this is going to be enough. Trust a girl. So we're going to be pressing this lightly, like see? Oh my god! We're going to be pressing this lightly into the high tops of our cheeks, and already, as the shade's name suggests, we're beaming. And then at the end, you're just going to be sort of, how can I say this to you, polishing the little pigments of shimmer in it, and doing the same thing over the top of our eyebrows as well. And at the moment, we're beaming. Oh, hello, gorgeous. And then grabbing that shade on the back of your finger, placing it on the tip of your nose. Yes, that'll do. And on your cupid's bow. Other than this, bathe in it. It's completely up to you, because I know I will. Like, if this was a liquid product, I would probably put it all over my body. I'm not even joking. But we're not done yet, girl. We are not done. So we're going back into our eyeshadow, and we're going to be using, and we're going to be using the shade Henna with our medium sweeper Sigma E54 brush, and we are going to be sweeping this underneath. Oh, hello. This is so perfect. On our bottom lash line, and I am shocked. Shook to my core. That just tied that entire eye look so much. Okay, then grabbing a small detailing brush just like this one, I'm going to be using that shade Beaming on my inner corner, like my very inner corner, and underneath my eyebrow bones. I am feeling it. Okay, so finishing off my eyes, and I'm just going to be using the Brow Artist Plumper for my eye mascara, my eyebrow mascara. This just sets it into place, you know. Okay, moving into my mascara, my actual mascara. So I'll be using the Sigma Sinuosity Lash Mascara. I'm just applying one coat of mascara onto my lashes. You know what? Wow, look at the difference. Can you guys see that? Oh my god, I don't even think I need lashes. Like, if this was me on a daily basis, I know I got a little bit over that, just need to wait for it to dry. If this was me on a daily basis, I would not put lashes on, I'd just go out like this. But for the sake of this video, we are going to be putting lashes. And the lashes that I'll be using today are the Ialiwa Luxie Baroque lashes. I don't know if that's the name, but here's the packaging of them, just so you guys can see it. Very luminous lashes. They've got a mink effect, it says. So I'll put my lashes on and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so for my lip liner today, that's the lashes there if you guys like it. But you know what, before we go in, I'm just going to be putting a little bit on the bottom, on my bottom lash line, because my bottom lashes are very long. Like I said in my previous tutorials, they're as long as my top lashes. So I've got to be very careful of how much product, like a mascara, I put on them. So basically what I do, and this is the perfect shape and perfect formula for that, I can brush the spoolie, is I just run that along just like that, and then that does the job for me. Because if I go too much, because they're so long, it just like drags the look down. But that'll do. That's basically all I would do for my bottom lashes. But moving into my lips, we're going to be using the MAC lip liner in the shade Oak. And this is just like a very nude, Kylie Jenner nude sort of lip liner. And the reason why I chose this lip liner is because it's so nude, so your lips but better, is because I wanted you guys to get the full jazz of what the lipstick would be. So going in with my lipstick, it's the Sigma Power Stick in the shade Clover. Very, very girly, very, very sort of pink, but it complements the look so much. My last step, grand finale, we're going to be setting my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and then we're good to go. Alright, so that's there for the complete makeup tutorial. I am in love with every single product that I was sent, every single product that I used. The blush was amazing, so buttery. As you guys can see, it gives it a really girly sort of sun-kissed blushed effect. It's the definition of a blush. The lipstick is very hydrating. It's very smooth, very buttery, but it feels absolutely amazing and very hydrating, not dry, and your lips don't feel like it's cracking. My eyeshadow. Now, I'm in love with the way the eyeshadow is blended. I'm in love with the way they sort of set onto my face. I'm in love with everything. The pigment, the texture, the feel, the way they all blended is absolutely stunning. They're so buttery. It is an amazing palette on its own anyway. Other than that, again, once again, thank you so much to Sigma for sending out their products and welcoming me into their family. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I cannot thank you girls enough. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it helps me out a lot. I'm trying my very best to get to 1K because I'm going to do a massive makeup giveaway at the end of 1K. So please don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next 3 days. Bye.